Number 12. So we have a variable plus a number equals a variable plus a number. So let's get all variables on one side, all numbers on the other. So 7n or 2n, who do you want to move? I'm going to move the 2n. It's smaller, it's easier to move in my opinion. The real reason is it doesn't give us a negative number of n's. If we move the smaller, we'll always end up with 7n minus 2n, a positive number of n's, which in this case 5 n's. Plus 3 equals 0 goes away, 13. So you've gotten your variable over on the left. Now you need to get your numbers over on the other side, which in this case would be the right. So I'm going to get rid of adding 3 by minusing 3. I'm basically getting him over to that side. Subtract 3 from both sides, gets rid of him on this side, and basically moves him to the right-hand side. 13 minus 3 is 10. Now, you can see 5 times 2 is 10, so we know n is 2, but showing our work, we get rid of multiplying by 5 by dividing by 5. It's how we undo it. It's how we work backwards to get to our answer of 2. The missing number was 2. We can check it. 7 times 2 plus 3, I bet you that will equal 2 times 2 plus 13, 14, that's 17. 4 and 13, 17. Yep, 2 was the correct solution to number 12. 13, variable, number, variable, number. Let's get all variables on one side, all numbers on the other. So we're going to subtract 3n from both sides of the equation. That leaves me with 2n minus 1 equals 0 plus 4 is 4. So I'm now going to move the minus 1 over by adding 1, adding 1. 2n is equal to 5. How do I get rid of multiplying by 2? I divide by 2. Divide by 2. Well, if you have 5 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you put them in groups of 2, 1 group, 2 groups, you get 2 whole groups. How many left over? 1 out of 2. As a decimal, that'd be 2.5, $2.50. Imagine having $5 and you got to divide it between 2 of you. Each one of you gets $2.50 or $2.50. Well, my goodness, what do we do here? We have a variable, we have a number, we have a number, we have a number equals a variable, a variable, a variable, and a number. Well, just like we say, if we have a bunch of trash on the ground, we grab as much as we can and take it to the trash can. Or if you have to get bags out of the back of mom's car with groceries, you grab as many as you can and take them in. You don't start moving one package inside, then come back, get another. So we don't want to start moving one variable and then another variable and then another. Let's combine like terms. So before we start moving anybody, I look to the left of my equal. I see just the variable 7n. But I see this number 4, the number 2, and the number 3. Well, I'm just going to put them together. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 3. That's the same as just adding 9. So I just combined everything. On the right, I see 2n, 2n, 2n. That's 6n plus the number 20. Now it's back to a normal problem. Get all your variables on one side, get all your numbers on the other. So in this case, what am I going to do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my variable. I have 6n and 7n. I'm going to move the smaller variable. I'm going to move that 6n over. 7n minus 6n gives me a single 1n plus the number 9 equals, that goes away, 0 plus 20 is 20. Now, I've gotten a single n to the left, but I don't have all my numbers on the other side. So I'm going to get rid of that plus 9 by subtracting 9 from both sides. That'll go away. I'm left with n equals 11. 11 is my solution for number 14. Number 15. Well, you have a variable plus a variable minus a number and remind me tomorrow. Number, we have a equals a variable plus a number. So here's my equal sign. Let's put things together. Variable plus variable. 3n plus 2n, 5n. Now here, be careful. Lose one, lose another. You've lost 2. N plus n, that's 2n plus the number 4. Now I say, hey, get all your variables on one side. So do you want to move 5n over or do you want to move 2n over? Let's move 2n over. So I subtract 2n from both sides of the equation. 5n minus 2n is 3n minus the number 2 equals, gets off that side, and we get 4 left, just the number 4. Now, I'm like, hey, I got my 3n's, so I need to get that 2 over to the other side. How am I going to get rid of subtracting 2? Add 2. So I add 2 to both sides of the equation. Goes away. 3n is equal to 4 plus 2, 6. Final step now, how do I isolate n? Well, it's being multiplied by 3, so let's just divide by 3. But if I do it to the right side, I got to do it to the left, or do it to the left, you got to do it to the right. 6 divided by 3, 2. 2 is my solution there. Number 16. We have a variable plus a variable plus a variable plus a variable plus a number equals a variable plus a variable minus a number. Wow, we got a lot of things put together here. N, that's 4 n's, plus the number 7 equals 10 n's minus 5. All right, so I see 4n and 10n. I'm going to move the smaller one. So I'm going to move the 4n over is what I like to do. Goes away here. 0 plus 7 is 7 equals 6n minus 5. Now, usually you don't get your variable to the right, but you can. It doesn't matter. As long as you get all variables on one side, all numbers on the other. They don't have any designation of where they have to be. So I now look at this. I have my variable here, 6n, but I have that minus 5 here and a 7 on that other side. I need to move this guy off this side to be over there. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides of the equation. 7 plus 5 is 12 equals 6n. And now how do you get rid of multiplying by 6? We divide by 6 on both sides. 2 is equal to n, or basically n is equal to 2. The solution here, if we plug 2 in, it'll make the equation true.